Is love at first sight a real thing?
I'm your host, Devontae,
I'm your host, Lakeefa,
and it's time to take a journey with the Jacksons. What's up? What's up?
Hello, hello, hello.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
I feel good. How about you?
I'm feeling great, man. It's a beautiful day to be black.
Every day is a beautiful day to be black.
Whoa, not every day now. Come on, let's be for real.
Mm,
Every day ain't a beautiful day to be black.
depends on who you asking, but if you asking me, it is.
Face ass. What we getting into today?
We're gonna get into is love at first sight a real thing,
Come on, everybody already know love at first sight is real.
babe. That's delusion.
Before we get into that, let's get on to what has been going on in the world.
Well, what's been going on?
Uncle Danny almost got killed again last night.
Damn, almost.
You, you
My
think,
bad, my bad.
You think it was staged
Yep.
again?
Anytime somebody miss, and he's been the only president that has had this many attempts on his life,
Ever?
and everybody has missed, they set that up. I don't care what nobody say. It is a setup, and it was done by them.
A random teacher from California just ran in there. First of all, Trump should never been there. He ain't have no place there. All you do is talk about the press, call them fake news, all this other stuff. Why would you go to their biggest night? Make yourself the center of attention.
Because that's what he do.
It's crazy business.
Yeah.
I guess. But what's up with Megan and your boy? How he gonna cheat on my girl like that?
Men are just trifling.
That's what they say.
I mean, it's proven itself time and time again.
She over there cooking and playing house. Food looking good
with no ring on her finger. Ladies, this is what that should teach you. Stop doing wife things if you're not a wife.
Wait a minute. Pause right there.
What?
Because in order for you to become a wife, you have to do wife things.
I
don't give you a promotion if you can't do the job or you haven't shown me that you can do the job.
I feel like if we gonna be in that stage and we getting ready to take the next level, you need to have the faith in me to be able to take the next level without me showing you my capabilities. Oof. Because I can show you my capabilities and then you continue to fuck up.
Wait a minute now. Hold up.
Why would I show you what I'm capable of if you ain't doing nothing but fucking up?
No, wait a minute. She was showing what she was capable of prior to the fuck up that we know of.
Exactly. Make sure you add that part in that we know of.
That we know of.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm just saying.
I just feel like he knew he couldn't be monogamous from the jump. He should have said that before they went public. Like you're literally one of the biggest NBA stars. You can have any female you want. Why even what do they call it? I forgot the term for it. But like why even play with her like that? If you knew that
straight play to my girl face. Got her out here, my man, my baby.
Cooking for him and his family.
Yeah, like that was just crazy.
Had all them white folk at the dinner table.
That's messed up.
On Thanksgiving, Christmas.
She should have busted his ass down, put them hot grits on him.
Damn. The hot grits?
She need a list from
no wait.
Madea.
The hot grits is for domestic violence. It's not for cheating.
It's gonna be for cheating today.
No, come on.
My girl should have busted that ass down and put them grits on him.
Babe, where have we been though? Like, why haven't we filmed the pod in like 2 weeks? What you been doing? Like, you just left the journey, just out there journeying alone?
Man, let me tell you, I've been working. I've been packing. We're currently still packing to move. I just got a lot going on. And then we took a trip to Texas to see your folk.
How was Texas though?
Texas was good.
Nice trip. 13-hour drive, 13-hour drive. You really miss that humidity?
Yes, it was good to my skin. Yeah.
That's because y'all skin is dry. Mine is good. It's good. My skin is perfect for these mountains.
Boy, shut up with all them calluses over there.
Whoa, easy now. You just gonna put all my business out on Front Street?
My skin is perfect.
It is. Did
you say that? Oh, okay. Anyways, y'all, we gonna
Shea butter.
Journey us. We gonna get on into
nice
it.
And smooth. Glistening and shining.
Anyways, I do have a history spotlight for you guys.
Let's hear it.
He goes by the name of Benjamin Banneker. He invented the early clock, and he was also an astronomer. He was a self-taught mathematician who built America's first striking wooden clock, and he also predicted solar eclipse.
Babe, speaking of inventions, you remember when I was telling you that I needed to invent something on these history spotlights that you have?
Mm-hmm.
It motivated me to invent something and I have an idea.
Say that for later.
No.
Because I need to preview that before you put that on blast to the journeyers, because it might not be what you think it is, and I don't need you out here embarrassed.
No, come on,
embarrassing me.
Come on. Okay, so you know how I've been patching all the holes for the house, right?
Yeah, Bob.
And all the patches is this like liquid sort of mixture base, and it was like flat, and it goes on the outside, right? What I was thinking is maybe if I can create like a patch that's in the form of like an umbrella with the stick, you push it through the hole, you release it like an umbrella, and then you pull it back to create that behind the sheetrock surface, and then apply the patch.
Babe, somebody else take your idea.
Well, I'm hot, boy. Ooh, clap it up for me. You can call me an inventor.
All right, Bob the Builder.
Yeah, whatever. Let's get into it. What we getting into today, my love? Whoa, before that, be sure to like, review, share, subscribe, download, tell a friend to tell a friend.
To tell a friend to tune in.
You can always follow us at Journey with the Jacksons 4.
My personal account, Lakeefa Jackson.
And you can always follow your boy at I am Devontae Jackson. All right, so now let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so question for you. Is love at first sight a real thing?
Yes, you already know how I feel about love at first sight.
I don't feel like it's real.
If you as a man have never walked in a room, seen this beautiful woman, and the world stops, everything comes to a pause, y'all lock eye to eye, y'all are one, y'all are here, and then immediately like just started like your whole body just floods with emotions.
But wouldn't that be lust instead of love?
No, lust is from let me can I finish? Lust is from a sexual aspect, right? When you see a beautiful woman like a Kelly Rowland, like a Coco, like a Megan, that's not lust. That's a love.
That is not no damn love. That's a lust. You don't know that, lady. And if you keep on, you finna get hit.
How am
I'm gonna go push you right down them stairs.
What did I do?
And tell your daddy to pick you up at the bottom of them.
Didn't I tell you I don't have a daddy? I have a dad. We discussed this already. All right. You will never in our life catch me calling another man daddy, no matter our relationship. I have a father. I have a dad.
My bad. I'm gonna be calling your dad.
Thank you.
And telling him to pick you up and get that room ready for you. You keep on over here. Keep playing with me.
What did I do? I was just naming a few chocolate goddesses that was on top of my head. Man, clap it up for the chocolate goddesses in the world, man.
I need a divorce attorney.
Whoa, shit.
Yeah, I need one.
Damn.
Yeah. Somebody over here playing with their life right now. And I ain't gonna say no name, point no elbows or no fingers. But yeah.
Man, that's
anyways, love at first sight is not a real thing. Because how I see it is, in order to love somebody, you need to be able to go through things with them. I feel like you need to experience a person in every season, in order to say you truly love them. I don't think you can just love somebody based off how they look.
That's not true.
I said I don't think.
But it's simply not true.
That's in your opinion.
It's not my opinion. I'm telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know.
You can't love somebody based off just how they look.
You can have love for a person or love a person.
Not based off just how they look.
Wait a minute. That is completely different. Loving a person and being in love with a person, two different things. What you described, going through things with somebody, leveling up, heartbreak, headache with a person, that's being in love. That's a deeper connection than just loving or having love for a person.
Not necessarily.
Yes, it is.
No.
Like, okay, you, for example, I'm in love with you.
I'm sick of him.
Right? I'm in love with you. But some of my exes, I can have love for them.
Yeah, you and them want to be in the casket side by side, don't you?
Whoa. Relax. It was just an example.
It was just an example. You want to keep playing with me today on this good Sunday. About to send this man to me to make him.
Tombstone and bury me.
Mm-hmm.
By the river, they will carry me.
But anyways, as I was saying, I don't believe love at first sight is a real thing.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me ask you this before you finish real quick. Do you believe it's not a real thing, or is it just because you've never experienced it?
I just don't believe it's a real thing, period.
But how can you believe or disbelieve in a thing that you personally have never experienced?
Because I don't believe in it, so how can I experience it? I just don't believe in it. And I believe people be full of shit when they be saying that. I don't believe you can love somebody at first sight. I just don't.
So if you was to see Michael B. Jordan,
mm-hmm.
let's just say y'all was to bump into each other at a Starbucks or some shit.
Right on.
And y'all look at each other dead in the eye. You mean to tell me your heart won't skip a beat?
That's lust. I'm gonna be thinking of the things I could do to that man, not how I could love that man.
Wait a minute, what you gonna do to him?
I'm just saying that's lust. That's not love.
No, I need you to tell me what you gonna do to him so I can know if you have done that to me. All right, because I don't need you over there thinking about the things that you can do to him that you haven't done to me.
Right on.
Because I'm here right now. He ain't here. I'm here right now.
I heard you. I'm just saying that's lust.
So
I still view that as lust.
So when you think of love at first sight, you only see it as lustfulness, not love at all.
Because how can you love something or somebody that you don't know?
But
and I'm not even going into a deeper connection talking about in love. I'm saying how can you love plain love?
No.
How can you love somebody that you don't know?
Because love at first sight is like that first layer.
No, because even I said I don't believe in it simply because even with starting a friendship, you don't love that person right off bat because you don't even know them. You have to get to know somebody in order to love them.
But that's a different type of love.
And then that's what leads it into a deeper connection, which you go into in love. So I just feel like love at first sight is not a real thing.
The thing that we're speaking on, the examples that you're giving, it's different levels of love, right?
I got a clip from a psychologist.
Okay, let's see what we got.
But yes, I just don't think love at first sight is a real thing. Whether I've experienced it or not, I just don't believe in it, and I think people be full of shit when they say that. Here she is right now.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
No, that's what I remember. Like I got asked this question already, and I love that I got asked this a lot. No. Lust at first sight, attraction at first sight, interest at first sight. I believe in attraction at first sight, lust at first sight. Love? No, I don't believe that you love someone at first sight. I think that you can become enamored with someone at first sight, but love is a completely different thing. Love is a choice. Love is something that we have to consistently consistently put aside our egos and love someone the way that they need to be loved. Love is selflessness. It's not just a feeling, it's a practice. It's an intentional practice. It's a verb. It's not just a feeling. So I don't believe in love at first sight.
There you go.
Wait a minute.
She don't
So-
believe in love at first sight. And I don't either. And I agree with her. She an expert.
First of all, there's no such thing as a love expert. All right. But
You know, everybody chooses to think they're an expert at something, babe.
okay, let's dissect what she just said.
Mhm.
She said that love at first sight isn't love; it's lust, attraction, right? Okay.
Mhm.
When you love a person romantically, you're attracted to something about them, right or wrong. There's some type of attraction, whether it's their physical look, their heart, their mind, the way they dress. It's something that you're attracted to.
So, question:
Okay.
is you speaking on attraction right now, or are you speaking on love?
Attraction is a cause of love, right? So
No.
wait. I'm attracted to this about you, which leads to me loving you.
Not necessarily.
So how can you be attracted to something and not love it? Because if an attraction can be a form of love,
You can be attracted to something and not love it
how?
because it's appealing to the eyes, but at
Your
the same
eyes.
time, exactly. But at the same time, once you get to know it, which is where the love part comes in,
Mhm.
your mind may not feel the same way that your eyes do. Your mind may not feel the same way that your heart does. So that's how attraction
Wait,
differs from
Your,
it.
first of all, your mind don't have feelings.
Yes, it do.
No.
Your mind tell you how to feel,
No.
and vice versa.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Because we steering off course, right? Okay, let's go back. Do you think attractions and love go hand in hand?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I believe attractions and love go hand in hand. Can you help what you're attracted to?
I feel like you can.
Okay. So you can automatically change your attraction, or the thing that turn you on, the thing that gives you that
Over time, yes, because you have to grow as a person.
Okay. Can you help who you love?
On this, I'm gonna have to say yes. You can help who you love.
No, the heart wants what the heart wants. You can't help who you love. If you love them, you love them. Period. The level of that love could change, right?
Mhm.
You could be in love with them during this specific time, but then you fall out of love with a person, but you would never lose love completely for that person,
Mm-hmm.
right? You will have love for them, but once you love a person, you love them forever.
I
Period.
don't think so.
I do.
I
You will always have love for that person.
I don't. I don't feel that way.
At some level, some type of care you're gonna have, whether it's
I don't feel that
1% or 60%. You're gonna have some form of love for that individual once you truly love them forever. Right?
I don't
Okay,
think so.
let's just use you as my example. I
Mhm.
love you unconditionally, 1,000,000%.
Mhm.
Lord forbid if we was to ever break up or get a divorce, I will still love you until the day I take my last breath. Nothing will
Mhm.
ever change that. There's nothing you can do to change that. There's nothing I can do to change that.
Mhm.
The love I have for you will never change, but the level of that love could change. Right? Now, I do believe you can fall in love and then fall out of love with the person, but you still have love for said individual. Right? So I say all that to say, going back to her clip, what else did she say there at the end? Let me run it back real quick because I
Yeah,
don't
'cause
ran
you
my
done
mouth too much.
overtalked.
Do you believe in love?
Is a completely different thing. Love is a choice. Love is something that we have to consistently put aside our egos and love someone the way that they need to be loved. Love is selflessness.
pause
It's
that.
not just
What I took from just that right there. Love is a choice. You have to choose to love.
Initially,
Initially, ongoing, like
ongoing,
you
no.
have to choose to love somebody. Yes, you do.
Once that love starts, that emotion is there, that spark is fired. There's no going back.
Yes, it is.
The-
I feel like you can start and then stop. Yes, it is.
On a dime.
I mean, maybe not on the dime, but over some time, yes.
Yeah.
I feel like you can start and stop
Okay.
because you have to choose to love. I could choose to love you. I could choose to hate you.
Hate is a form of love.
Hate is a different feeling.
But it's
I don't
but
feel like hate is no form of love.
hate is a form of love. If you hold any thought or any type of feeling towards any individual within yourself, that's some type of form of love.
So you mean the people that went through slavery was hated so bad that they was that was their form of being loved?
No, that's wait a minute.
That was hate.
No, that's
Just
completely
saying, babe.
different.
No,
No, wait.
No.
Since you go there, let's take it there, right? The masters didn't necessarily, I wouldn't say they hated slaves. They used that as an excuse as to keep them enslaved, which other words was to keep free labor, was to keep their income flowing. The whole idea of slavery was not about race; it was about money.
Them folks was weak because ain't nobody finna beat me with no whipping. I don't get my lick
No,
back.
well, don't say that because that was a complete different time. You've never no. You've never seen somebody get hung dead in your face.
Babe, it was so many of them.
Babe, stop.
On a plantation.
It was
you
a
mean
different.
to tell me y'all
Wait a
they
minute,
couldn't
wait a
gang
minute.
up on?
Hold up. Because one thing you're not gonna do on this pod is disrespect our ancestors.
Ain't disrespecting. I'm just saying they could have been stronger.
No. Do not say that. They bled and they died for us to be sitting here, right now, doing this pod freely. So let's go and stir out of that because that's a complete different conversation.
You're right. That is a completely
So
different
you
conversation.
you
We're
need
gonna
to
visit
use
that one
Yeah,
day.
we're gonna come back to that.
We're gonna visit that one day because I just have a strong different opinion about that.
Okay,
because-
let's
But
circle
yeah,
this
anyways,
back. Let's bring it back.
bringing it back. You can choose to love just as well as you can choose to hate.
Mm.
I feel like at the end of the day, love at first sight, it's not a real thing. You're either lusting or you're attracted.
Mm.
And that's just how I feel about it.
I feel like
Love.
anything that because you love your attractions, right? So your attractions,
But
your
your
attractions
can
are-
change.
Yes, they can change as you mature. Your mind starts to change and pivot to different things. So you're attracted to different things. But okay, let's just say one of the things about you that I'm attracted to is the way you love me.
But you didn't know
No,
that
wait.
about me until you got to know me.
True.
So that was not love at first sight.
No, I'm not saying that was love at first sight. I just named an attraction that I
need
have
I need an
currently.
example of love at first sight because
I gave you love. Okay, love at
come on.
first sight
Mhm.
is when one individual walk into a room, see another individual, and the world stops. Everything around them pauses, and within a quarter of a second, they envision the rest of their life with that person.
I just feel like that's lust and attraction. I don't feel like that's love.
But sex had nothing to do with it. Sex was no part in it.
You don't know that.
I do know that because I've experienced it.
When?
Okay. The last time I experienced love at first sight, I was probably like, I don't know, maybe in the 9th grade, freshman, high school. Right. Is that 16 years old? Well, I was 16 because it was my first job. So I seen this girl. I'm not going to name no names, but we worked together. And she was training me. And the first time I saw her, like everything around me, it like the noise, the sound kind of dim, kind of like what you see in a movie, right? So the sound around you kind of dims. You looking at this individual, and for like a split second, you can see or envision the rest of y'all's lives together. So within that split second, your heart kind of skips a beat, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is love at first sight.
I'm still hearing lust and attraction. I'm not hearing love.
It's not lust. It has nothing to do with sex at all. Because when you speak on lustfulness, they're solely sexual.
Is it?
Yes. How can you lust for something and not wanting to penetrate it as a man? That's not a thing.
Technically, it is.
Okay, give me a definition.
They said lust is an intense, often uncontrollable
Mm.
sexual desire or craving,
Mm.
frequently focused on immediate physical gratification. Beyond your sexual appetite, it can represent an overwhelming, passionate longing for power, money, or other pleasures.
Physical.
And I feel like that's what you're describing.
The physical aspect of it, which is sexual. So you
But it can
you
also
hear a
be
sexual standpoint.
No, I don't. Lust can also be an overwhelming, passionate
Mm-hmm.
point of view, which is what you're describing. That's not love.
I think it's love, especially after you experience that quote unquote love at first sight,
Mm-hmm.
and then y'all end up being in a relationship and actually being together and loving each other.
So what happened? Why you ain't married to him?
Because I cheated on her. No, first I cheated on her, and then she got on birth control, and then I broke up with her because she got too fat.
It just don't sound like love to me. It just don't give love at first sight. It gives you were very attracted to her. It gives you were being lustful.
I mean,
It does not give love.
two things can be true. Yes,
I feel like you have to choose to love somebody. You have to get to know somebody in order to love them. To know me is to love me, you know?
Now I do believe that what you just said.
That's how I feel about it. I just don't believe in love at first sight. I don't think it's a real thing. Because I feel like in order to love somebody, you need to get to know them. Because what do you love about somebody at first sight? You can deeply be attracted to them. Oh, dang. I like the way his haircut makes him look. I like the way his lips make him look.
I
That is an
love that.
attraction. You can say you love that, but that's not really love.
So, do you love your attractions?
No.
Okay, so
It's just an
name
attraction.
name one thing that you're
Attracted to?
Yes, to me. So name one attraction that you have for me or whatever.
Tattoos.
Okay, so I have tattoos.
That's basic. Yes.
And that's one of your attractions.
Yes.
Do you love tattoos?
Yeah.
So attraction is a form of love.
But I wouldn't say I like the way tattoos look on everybody. So that means I wouldn't love tattoos on everybody.
But an attraction or attractions is a combination of things. So it's not only one simple attraction that causes you to fall in love with a person. It's multiple things. It's
what makes you fall in love with a person is getting to know a person.
And when you get to know a person, you gain information.
Because you cannot be attracted to somebody but still be in love with them. I do feel like that is a real thing.
That's not a thing.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
You cannot be in love with somebody and not attracted to them. No.
Yes, it is.
Their relationship will not work. It won't last 5 minutes.
You wouldn't be attracted to their physical things, but you could be attracted to somebody mentally or the way that they please you sexually.
Okay, that's different.
But it's all the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing. The physical attraction on your outer appearance, that's one type of attraction. Your inner, like your heart, the way you think, your mind, that's a different type of attraction.
I also feel like you can fall in love with somebody without being attracted to them at first.
That's true.
Just saying. Love at first sight is not a real thing.
Love at first sight is real.
No,
and on immediate interest or interaction, you don't have to be attracted to a person. But over time you get to know that person, and then you get to see them for who they truly are. Then you can fall in love with them. That's when you start discovering things that you're attracted to.
Yeah, but I still don't believe love at first sight is a real thing.
Well, I do. And we're going to ask the journeyers.
And you can stick to your La La Land over there.
Ask the journeyers. Do y'all believe love at first sight is real? If yes, let us know in the comments. If no, let us know in the comments. If you agree with Kiefer, let us know. If you think I'm full of shit, let us know. And we're going to talk about it.
Full of shit. Love at first sight is not a real thing,
The
Jordan.
disrespect.
I would just lay it on the floor.
The
It's not a real thing.
Man, we did have a hell of a time in Texas, though. I'm happy to say we won't be back for a while.
Yeah.
You got your Hendersons,
Mhm.
but I forgot to get the seasoning.
You did.
And I wanna talk about this, right? Because I'm from Dallas, right? And whenever we do go back to visit, I always feel like sort of disconnected a bit.
Because that's no longer your home. It's just where you grew up.
Right. But we went to this barbecue spot, and I'm not gonna name it because they don't taste the same, so they don't deserve a free shout out. But they didn't accept a card, so you had to pay with cash. So I'm going to these different gas stations to an ATM, and people was looking at me like I was a white man that just walked in the hood. And if y'all are listening to this, I want you to know that the way y'all treated me was very unfairly. And it kind of made me feel away because whenever I look in the mirror, I'm 100% black.
I'm telling y'all, it's because of the way he has dressed. His whole demeanor has changed. So it just looked as if you were out of place. You didn't look like the rest of them.
Are you implying I dress white?
No, I'm implying your demeanor changed. I'm implying you dress different from than how you used to.
So just because I dress like a grown man, I can't be considered black.
I'm not saying that, but maybe that was the look you was receiving.
I was receiving a bunch of judgment.
Exactly, because you don't dress like a YN. They're not used to young black men being fully clothed with their pants above the waist with a belt on, looking nice.
That's ridiculous.
They used to seeing somebody with the pants down and the ass out. That's what they used to see.
That don't even make no sense.
Well, I'm just telling you what I observed.
You know what I think it was? I think
What?
it was the Tacovas. The goddamn Tacovas is what did it. But
It's
that's
not a fact.
we gonna say that for another day.
Anyways, babe, love
We-
at first sight is not a real thing. Do you have any wise words for the people or the
Speaking
journeyers? Excuse me.
speaking of love, love is a terrifying thing. It's not safe because you have to live with the fact that you will lose them someday. So if you love a person, if you're truly in love with a person, you have to wake up every day knowing 100% that you're going to lose that person.
Remember, stay grounded, stay growing, and stay accountable to the version of yourself you're becoming. Until then, journey on.
One love, one love, one love.
God bless.